Hi guys, I want us to look at a program that can be used by institutions to manage interviews. That is to check on shortlisted guys and also to know the number of guys who applied for a certain post. And therefore basically this is our system. Like for example, if you can look at this one, we have the secretary. Therefore we can tick guys after we feed from here. Therefore we shall feed from this point. That is the ID number, and also that is the applicant, then the contacts. Then after doing that, our system will be arranged in such a way that we have the various posts: secretary, IT technician, such. And you can also change these ones automatically by going to the vacancies here. Therefore you can see the vacancies. We have vacancy 1, secretary, IT technicians. Therefore if you change the post here, right now you can just write a teacher that way. Therefore when I refresh this one, you'll notice that this changes to teacher. And therefore this system is dynamic in that as vacancies changes in the institution, you change this, you change you change the vacancies from this table, and everything changes across. And basically this system of ours, you'll just come and read the applications, then tick. This one has applied for a teacher, this one has applied for security officer, this one has applied for IT technician, then this one has let's just say he has applied for that. This one has applied for that one. Kerubo has applied for this. This one has applied for that one. This one for that one. Don Gichai for that. And therefore, if I want to see how many applicants applied for vacancy 1, I just hit this, then it filters for me. I can see teacher. Teacher has the following applicants. Therefore vacancy number 2, which is IT technician, I hit on it. You see vacancy number 2, there are 2 applicants. Then accountant is vacancy number 3, and this one here. Therefore accountant, we have only 1 guy. And then vacancy number 5, you also have 2 guys, security officer. Therefore basically guys, this is a system that can be used in an institution to e-send recruitment. Therefore down here you can be in a position to see teacher has 5 applicants, IT technician 2, accountant 1, security officers 2, and this one has nobody has applied for the post of manager. Therefore basically this system of ours, guys, is just a simple one whereby we have the that is the tables of applicants and this one, and then basically we have now the reports, and also we have a place where we run the query, where we can add members in our system. Therefore guys, let's create this system of ours from scratch. Therefore you just right click on our screen, go to new, then we go to Microsoft Access. You can just call it interviews shortlisting pro. Then we open it. If once we open, we start by creating the that is the vacancies table, where we shall read our vacancies. And therefore you just go to create table design, then we have this serial number, that is sector number and primary key. Then you can have numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's use 5 vacancies, then save that. Therefore this one, we can save this one as vacancy. Then we go ahead, create another table, create, then table design, we create the next one. The next one is applicants. If I can start with the ID number, then the applicant's name, that is the applicant, then the contacts that way. Then we can have job 1, job 2, job 2, that is job 2, this job 2. We can have job 3, job 4, job 5. Let's use 5. Then we can have the total of these ones. Therefore, this one is this is yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Then, sorry, you can remove this one. Then you can have our total here. Therefore, our total, we can just have a calculated field. In this dialog box, we have that is J1 plus J2. Can copy this. Then we have plus, this is J3, this is J4, then plus J5. Then all of these should be multiplied by -1 to make them positive. Therefore, multiplied by -1. Therefore, that's what we have. That is our calculation. That is calculated. Therefore, we save this one. This one is applicants. There we are. Therefore, okay, we don't have primary key. We just set this as primary key and save it as applicant. Therefore, that's what we have, guys. Then we create a query. Therefore, we need to create a query. Therefore, we need to create a query. Therefore, create, then query wizard. We need to go to OK. We want to send everything to the right hand side and then finish. Therefore, you are not struggling to create that query. Then we also need to create a query where we shall add members. That is a query that will add members. Therefore, just go to query design. Then in the query design, we bring this one here. This is, we need the applicants cross. Therefore, we only need the ID number, applicants, and contacts. Then just save that one as add members. Thank you for that. Then from there, we proceed and design our form. Therefore, we proceed and design our form. Therefore, what we need to do is to go ahead and design our form. Therefore, we just go to create, then we just go to form wizard. This dialog comes, we choose applicants, then set everything to the right hand side. Next, up here we choose tabular, next, then finish. Therefore, this is our form, but we need to do a bit of modification so that it fits our needs. If I can cross that, can just pull that, also take the total to the farthest, then we can bring this one. If I needed to remove these ones up here, if I just needed to have this one, this one should be bigger. If I can have one there, the second one somewhere there, the third one somewhere there, like that. Therefore, you see I have separated them. Then these ones also need to be reduced in size that way. Then pull this up. The ID should be somewhere. Let's just remove this. Therefore, this one goes there, this one's for us, this one's for us. Then this one for the applicant, which should be somehow wider. This one should be wider, like that. Then I need to give these ones a vivid color. Therefore, we can just have black like that. Then, guys, here I introduce a function called DLOOKUP. First of all, we edit this. Therefore, I introduce DLOOKUP, whereby the fields I put here will be looking for available that is, will be looking for available vacancies. And for that case, just allow me to type these ones. Therefore this one you can just type, we need a teacher, accountant, we need IT, specialists, we need security officer, we also need a manager. We need a manager. Those are the guys that we need. Therefore we just go back now to this field of ours, this one here, and then we can just try to see this table of ours is called vacancy. Therefore guys, I'll use a text box, and therefore I'll click the text box, then draw the text box here. If I draw the text box there, I remove the label. Therefore this is, then I type inside here, I type equals to D lookup, then we are, what are we looking for? We are looking for number one. We are looking for number one. We are looking for number one from where? From a table called vacancy. Therefore from vacancy. Then we close the bracket. Therefore that is the code. Therefore if I just go to this point, you come in a position to see the D lookup. Therefore this is the D lookup, guys. D lookup 1, it is checking for vacancy 1 from a table called vacancy, and therefore I just need to copy this one here. Therefore I just copy this, copy paste, then I bring this one here, I change this one to 2, again I paste it again, bring it. If I bring it there, I change this to 3, again I copy this, copy paste, I bring it here, I change this one to 4, sorry, that one, I change this one to 4, so this is 4, then I paste the last one, I change this one to 6, therefore this one becomes number 5 for that case. And therefore for this for that case, guys, if I highlight this one, then go to format, then I borrowed that one, I need to pull this one to that point there, and then if I run now this one, see what happens. Therefore I just need to edit a bit. Let's see where we have messed up. Let's just see where we have messed up. So this is D lookup, it's checking for one from vacancy, spelling, there is C. If we go to the next one, we also change this one to vacancy, also this one to vacancy, also this one to vacancy, also this one to vacancy, then I save. There we go. Therefore guys, you can see it is reading various vacancies from this table exactly the way I have written them. Therefore if I need to change in the future, I just change the vacancies and then I refresh the system. The system will automatically change or adjust. Therefore we just need to use the D lookup. So I just go to format, change this one to that, and also go to design properties, we change this one to transparent so that the white color disappears. Change these ones to transparent. Therefore if I save and run, you see now I have a teacher that way. Therefore this one is now almost done. Therefore I just go to this part, I pull this down, I want to bring these ones down. Therefore I bring those ones there. Then I can type the title here, the title for my system, that is interviews and shortlisting management. system. Therefore, you then go to format, increase that one. Yeah, that is how it should be. Then we need to put a button here to add members. Therefore, I just go to design, take this button, draw it there. Then I just go to miscellaneous, run query, next. Therefore, add members, next. Therefore, this one I can just call it add members. Then next, finish. Therefore, this is the button that will be used to add members. You can change its color. Also, this one you can make white. Therefore, this is the button that when I run this way, I will be in a position to add members here. I can type the members, and automatically the members will be added in this part of mine here. Then we also need to put some totals down here. Total for this. Therefore, just take the text box, and inside here, this one you can just call it the total. You can just call it total. That is total. Then this one here, you just type equals sum. You open the bracket and you open the bracket. Open the bracket. Then what are we summing up? We are summing J1. We are summing up J1, and then it will be multiplied by -1 to make it positive. So now I just needed to copy this and paste across. Therefore, copy paste. I just change J1 to J2. For this one, I just go inside here, go with the arrow key, change this one to 2. Again, paste. Again, I copy this, copy paste, copy paste. This one I bring it here. Then I just go with the arrow keys. I change this one to 3. Then I paste, copy paste. If I go to this one and use copy paste and bring it here. Therefore, I just go with the arrow key, or I just change it from here. This is 4. Then we have this one. Just go with the arrow key. This is 5. There we are. Then you can just need to drag your mouse and then give them some different look. This one I want them to be red and gold. This one need to be right aligned. Therefore, that is where I will get now the totals of these ones. Therefore, when I tick these ones here, these ones, I'll be in a position to see the totals populating as I feed the data here. Therefore, for that case, after doing that one, we can also add some other buttons here. Therefore, we shall first of all, we can just draw this rectangle there, just where we shall put our that is our buttons. And therefore, guys, allow me to copy the participants from another table rather than typing them. If I just go to this one, I just copy these 2 fields, copy that one, just go to my program and paste applicants. I just paste there. Good. Therefore, now I can just cross this one. I'm done with that one. Therefore, in our new system that we are creating, if I now run, this is what we have. And therefore, when you start taking, you see now the system is working. It will start counting down. Then we need to create some reports that will be displayed whenever these ones are true, and therefore we just go to create. Then we just need to create report wizard. Then we create the ID number, applicants, and the contact. Then we go to next, next, next. Then we need them to be tabular. Next. Then this one we can just call it job 1. Then finish. Therefore, you can see that so far the the report is producing everything, and therefore we just need to go to ID number, then we go to applicant, then contacts. We have the contacts, Then from here we can just have this one titled applicants, list of applicants. That is list of applicants. Then just go to format that way. This one we can just have it as size 22. Then we need to put a text box here. Like for example, you can just write this, then put the DLOOKUP here to check for a certain title. Like for example, you can just copy this. Therefore, this one here, this one is checking for vacancy number 1. Therefore, I just copy that. Then I just paste it here. Therefore, this is for vacancy number 1. And therefore, for that case, just go to format. I increase the size that way. Then centered. Also remove this stuff here. Therefore, just go to back style normal, put transparent like that. And so guys, you'll notice that that one produces everybody, and therefore we need to do something on this. Therefore, right click, go to design view, then mark this codation here, this one. We need to use this codation, me.filter J2. This is now should be J1, that is for the job 1, equals to true. And therefore I copy that. I just go to that is report. I choose report here. I choose report. Then once I choose report, I just go to this point here. I just go to event, then on road event, I put this codation there. Therefore, this is where I put that codation. This one will filter if job 1 is yes, and therefore I save that. Then I now need just to copy this one. Therefore, first of all, you can see that one is working. There is only one person who has applied for teacher, Gilbert. Therefore, what you need to do is to copy this report and paste it again. Then you just call it job 2. Then I cross this one. I right click J2, go to design view. Then go to this point here. Job 2 will check vacancy number 2. Vacancy number 2. Therefore, this one checks for vacancy number 2. Vacancy number 2. Then I go to properties, go to report. Here I choose the 3 dots. Then this one is J2. I paste that J2. Then I cross that one. I right click again, go to copy, paste. Then this is J3. Now in J3, I again right click on J3. Then I go to this point. J3 checks for vacancy number 3, and therefore I go to report here. Then I just go to these 3 lines. This one is job 3. I save that one. Then again I copy this one, paste. This is J4. Then right click J4, go to design view. Then go to this is vacancy number 4. It checks for vacancy number 4. Then I just go to. So after creating now the reports, we go back to our form here and now assign various buttons to open the reports. Therefore, you just go to report operations, preview report, next. You take J1. J1 is for vacancy 1. Therefore, just type vacancy 1. Therefore, that is for vacancy 1. Then finish. You take the button again, draw the next one. This one is report operations, preview reports. Next, J2. Next, review report. This is vacancy 2. Then finish. Again, go to this point here. Go to report operations, preview reports. Next, J3. Next, then paste this one. This is number 3, vacancy number 3, like that. We just need to arrange these ones in a systematic way. Then again, I take this one, I draw, just go to report operations, preview report. Next, J4. Next, next. This is vacancy number 4. Then finish, and then we also draw the next one here. This is report operations, preview report. Next, vacancy number 5. Next, review report. This is vacancy number 5. Then finish. The next thing I need is to draw, is to arrange these ones that way, and probably give them some clear finish. Like now, I can give them red and color white here, like that way. Then we also need to remove these outlines. Go to design, property, go to all. Then this one, normal back style, save it to transparent. Back style again, change it to transparent. That is border style. Therefore, guys, this is what we have so far. My system is working. Therefore, I can be in a position to add members. You see now I can add another guy here using the query. Then vacancies, I can be in a position to see the vacancy for teacher, vacancy for accountant, vacancy for IT specialist who has applied, vacancy for manager, and also vacancy for security officers. Therefore, you can see as you tick here, the guys who have applied, there are 4 so far here. And if I go to vacancy number 1, you see 4 guys. You see there are 4 guys who has applied for that. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, remember you can download copies of various work and databases that I do from my website. My website URL is just below this video. Also, remember to subscribe if you haven't done that for so. That is for me. And also share these files to your friend. And therefore, thank you very much for watching. See you in my next session.